1 second. No, my all of my sound stuff in OBS changed because Windows had to update. So
Kelsa, can you throw us in all the places?
where is it?
I'm in the middle of that. That's why I muted myself.
La la la. Okay. Talk.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Windows updated over the weekend, so I forgot that whenever that happens, OBS just freaks out and destroys all of the audio stuff.
Oh, I gotta fix that. I just updated like an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, because I have it set to my things that come out from my virtual audio thing, and it just destroys it. So I have to go in and reset it every time, and it's a whole thing. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're here. Play to Find Out Longfall, episode 22. The last episode.
The show that lived.
Okay.
Don't cry yet. We haven't even started.
I'm already. Shut up. Okay. That'll be fine. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great day. Mine's been pretty good. I got a new phone because my old one was dying, so I got this new Google one. I got a case it's like a fabric case, so it feels really nice.
Does it feel luxurious?
It kind of does.
Is it a Pixel?
Yeah. It's the new one. And then
Can you ask it? Is it the one that you can just say take a selfie and it takes a selfie?
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing I know about that phone.
It's got other stuff. I can squeeze it, and it knows that I squeezed it.
That's gonna get weird.
Especially with how luxurious your case is.
Yeah, just how luxurious it feels.
Just pair that with the Google Cardboard, and then
Yeah, there we go.
the Japanese apps are gonna be insane.
There we
For
go.
that one.
There we go. So that was me. How about you guys? Michael, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I got engaged since the last time we.
That's a thing. Nice.
Since the last
Congrats
we did
again.
speak. My entire house smells like homemade dog treats.
Is that a good smell or a not so good smell?
It smells like pumpkin and coconut.
Okay.
That's great.
Sure. Then that probably smells good.
It's making me hungry. I had a bagel for dinner because we're out of food. A bagel and cream cheese for dinner.
I had half a box of macaroni and cheese and nothing else for dinner, so...
Kelsa, that's like 80% of your meals. Don't talk to me.
I mean...
You're not
wrong.
I had like rice that I made. It's like kind of fried rice-ish that I had from last night.
Mm-hmm. I really just had a craving for latkes. And some of that's because it's Hanukkah, but I was like, I really want potato pancakes.
Oh, that's what they are.
Dang good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Well, getting engaged is a pretty big thing. Anything else giant and exciting happen?
I got older.
That's true. You also had your birthday.
My birthday happened.
Yeah.
I think I have the show that's planning to start the first couple weeks in January basically ready to fire. If I do any more prep on it, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. So started to write creation myths, and I was like, why am I writing creation myths? This literally doesn't matter.
Watch first session. All of your characters are like, so yeah.
What's the creation myth for my people group?
Yeah.
Damn it, it's the one I didn't write.
Damn it, I didn't write the one for tieflings. No.
To Wikipedia.
Yeah. Well, you were made by Demogorgon. I thought he was a devil.
Whatever.
You'd think so, but really, Wikipedia.
Awesome.
Man.
Cool.
That's really about it.
Yep. That should be good. Awesome. Germa boy, how about you?
I've been writing a ton of music.
Nice.
That's a thing. Awesome.
It's been 2 weeks since we got here. I
True.
finished the role play Christmas thingy.
Yeah, I saw everybody loved it. It seems like.
Yeah, and that show was just off the walls bonkers. It was so cool.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it was good.
Same.
Yeah. I finished the thing for Roll20, their podcast. That's handed in. That's cool. They like that.
Very cool.
I've recorded vocals on 4 of the country western songs, so it's nearly done.
Nice.
So that's a good thing.
Nice.
So that's getting closer to actually getting me paid, so I can live.
Yay!
Yay, money!
Yeah. It's not the sole reason to do things, but damn, is it good to actually be able to pay bills.
Right. Yeah.
And then Twitch Temple, the site that I do like custom sounds for alerts. Pretty soon they'll have a Christmas gift up of like 8-bit alerts along with sounds that I made. So if you want, that'll be for free actually.
Cool.
So if you're a streamer and you want some like seasonal, they're not really seasonal, they're kind of just like 8-bit silly things. But if you want some free alert stuff with cool sounds, you can look at them.
Awesome.
I really want to get like the Pokemon Yellow Bulbasaur like attack sound, the like
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
The bad like Pokemon voices, the Pokemon cries.
Yeah.
Like the Game Boy Color days. Does
Yeah,
anyone remember that?
Yep.
I need to figure out how they did that. It's like a combination of noise, but it's modulated weirdly. Those are words that I'm sure you guys understand.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I followed it.
I got you.
Speaking of noise, my child is singing, and I'm gonna go shut the door between my room and his room.
Sure.
All right.
And while you're doing that, Kelsa, how about you?
Hello. I did not do anything as exciting as get engaged or produce a lot of music and have cool things coming out on websites, but
Zodiacs was pretty cool, though.
thank you. I've been streaming Children of Zodiacs, which is it's like an RPG, like a video game with dice and card mechanics to tactical battle. I'm really having a good time with it, and I get to make stupid voices, so it's a lot of fun. The only other exciting thing that's happened to me in the past couple of weeks is since we were last here, my cat got sick, got hospitalized, and got better and came home.
Excellent. That's very good.
But she was actually gone at the hospital for most of the time between shows.
Mm-hmm.
But she's all bad. Well, she's mostly better now. She is not happy about taking medicine, but that means she's feeling better. But also that I still need to keep giving her medicine, and she gets feisty. And I definitely prefer her feisty and fighting the medicine than when she just kind of lays there and takes it. It's like, oh baby, you don't feel good, do you? So yeah, she's doing a lot better, and so I'm happy about that. It's pretty much the only even remotely interesting things that have happened on my side. So
Cool. Well, I think unless we have anything else to go over, we can do the thing.
Let the finale commence.
oof.
What's our final quote?
Yeah.
You didn't? Did you think of one, or did I just ruin it?
No, I did. I had
Wikipedia.
I actually had 3 that I was like competing. I was like
Okay,
debating back
good.
and forth.
I was really worried. I just asked that, and then you didn't have something ready.
Surprise! The last episode's a 3-parter. Ah!
The last I can tell at the end of the episode I'll tell you the 3.
Okay.
But I the one I'm gonna pick for now to kind of set the tone is the only thing required to save this city is that good men do their best and good people thrive. Kalhar, the first prefect. Smash cut to you on the docks in Fleet Launch, approaching a beat up old junker that you believe is the location of the like hand extremists. With you, the terrifying monster Eid the Lost, and the equally terrifying but slightly less likable Steven Seagal, super soldier. And then we pan across to see the cast. How's everybody looking?
I think Azilka is probably like in like the front of our V formation, and she looks determined. Her her what's left of her feathers is matted against her burnt skin, and she's got small horns growing out of the top of her head, little branching antlers.
Not just your usual owl feather horns, like actual horns.
Like
Yes,
antlers.
Right.
Because you literally drank the Kool-Aid and bad things happened to you.
Yup.
I'd see. It was that or die.
Drink the Kool-Aid or die. Please tell me that wasn't one of the quotes.
No. Okay. So she's wearing her normal.
That does sound like you're a good band name for your like punk rock anarchist band.
Yeah, she's wearing her normal like police uniform, but it looks really strangely out of place with her naked skin without her normal feathers and fur. It hangs on her a little bit loosely, because that makes a portion of her bulk. And but she still has that look of determination on her face, and she's wearing a sword very similar to the one that she had before. But if you look at the handle, you can clearly see that it's a different sword.
We get the like your old sword had like a rusted black handle, and this one has like white leather or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of how we're seeing Azelka. Zajay, our golden boy. How are you as the camera pans down?
So, I think he's got like.
Are you like grizzled now? Do you have like a scar over your eye, like a cigarette hanging out of your mouth?
No. I think Zajay also has like a very like I'm ready sort of look, but you know, it's Zajay, so like it doesn't look badass. It looks like SpongeBob when he's ready. So like he's trying to like look tough, but his it's just cute. So he's got his top two arms are crossed, and then his other two are like in like hanging down and like they're in fists. And you know he's standing his full 3 foot 2 inches, and just like staring at this like derelict ship, kind of like trying to take it all in.
And last but not least, Corvus Death on Black Wings Crowley. How are you looking?
Mostly pissed.
Mostly just pissed. I think we look at Corvus and we just slowly pan up to Steven, who's just got like some ridiculousness of a gun resting on his shoulder.
It's like one of those anime like 6 rockets in a square thing.
Exactly.
I'm like 90% pissed at these dudes, 10% pissed at the bump on my forehead from last episode. Which is like this ungodly purple.
And Eid is looking her normal, way too cheerful, it's creepy self.
Is she her Renuan form?
I think for the first time the camera actually sees the transition and sees her growing into her monstrous form.
Cool.
Her like true shape.
Cool.
Like
So-
that tree cracking sound.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw their tokens on here.
Awesome.
We're gonna do this theater of the mind style. So mostly so I don't have to deal with it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So let's find Eid.
All good.
Eid and
Huh.
That doesn't work. Get out of here. What's Steven? So the 5 of you are approaching. Is there a plan? Is this a kick in the front door, guns blazing? Like what's the play here?
So is there like a thing that like? So I guess what does the place look like? Is there like is it just like derelict ship with just it looks like a crashed ship, or like do we see anything, or like
Well, it's like it's an old like military ship, which there aren't officially military ships, so it's like an old police vessel that would have been used like maybe like 100 years ago when pirates were a problem.
Sure.
Let's if you want to give me a perception roll to see what else you notice, we can talk more.
Yeah, I guess what I'm looking for is like,
do you see guards, that sort of thing?
Well, I guess that, but like since I have my whole climbing and like I can sneak around thing, I was wondering if there's like a thing that I could like climb up over here and like we could like basically attack from different angles.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a perception to still get like a good view, but yeah. 14.
I feel like profession police would help here. And honestly, so would like this is a defensible position.
Okay, I'll roll another D10. Let's see if that explodes or is better. D10. Okay, what's the formula? Bang bang K bang bang. Exact same. Wow.
So I'll put it this way: the position is defensible. Like, apart from you and Corvus, who can fly, there's only really one way in. And that's straight up the gangplank.
I'm not gonna do it, but I just realized that I could be a jerk and just transform this ship into a donut and throw it off the island, and then boom, we're done.
You could try. Would you like to?
No, I don't want to try that.
It's like, congratulations, Ajay. Do you even know how many people you just murdered?
You guys act like I'd let him just do that without a fight.
Yeah, Zod, I don't think Zod.
The end of the level, instead of like grade A or grade S, it's like grade donut.
So,
I picture it being like the one in The Force Unleashed where you do the thing with the Star Destroyer, and it's like a 10-minute like button mashing thing of you trying to make the Star Destroyer fall. It just be Zajay like trying to change the ship around.
We'd cover you. It's fine.
Corvus, are you taking point on this? Like, what's the play?
I'm all for bashing down the door.
Can I do the skill specialization perception?
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Oh yeah, because you're super good at like looking at stuff.
Choose one attribute. Anytime you make a non-attack, non-invocation roll with the chosen attribute, you gain advantage 1 on the roll per tier of this. So I can do that with a 4 advantage.
Roll with 4 advantage.
Jeez.
Perception with 4. God,
That was bad.
that was really bad.
Well, you don't get any more information than Zaji does.
This game.
We're gonna have that talk when we're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The D20 just wrecks it every time.
Yeah, it's yeah.
You get less than 10 on a D20, you're just like, well, okay.
I guess.
Honestly, if this game would be a lot better if they just took the D20 out, and just did the numbered rolls. And if you didn't have a rank in a stat, you're rolling one die with disadvantage.
Something, yeah. Okay, so I think so Zaji will look around and then like, so do we all want to just go in, or should I could try climbing up and I could come in from the top? If that's a good idea. Let's see, like,
I don't know what these I don't know who these people are, what they're planning, but I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up too far. I think if we can all go in together, I think we'll have a better chance.
Stephen like slowly raises his hand.
Steven.
I go in, distract, flank. And he points up at like, because you all rolled, Zaje rolled exactly one too low to notice this. He points up at like some like wires, like cabling above it. And it looks like you could pretty easily climb on and drop down onto the ship. And he just like points up at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just like
Ooh, yeah.
front.
All right, cool.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Once he says that, I turn around, like, do like the over the shoulder thing. I'm like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and then like jump down, just like,
Just skyrocket.
yeah,
Just superhero launch.
yeah. Just see like the arc, and just like
Awesome.
to the top of the thing.
So unless someone tells him otherwise, Steven is about to run onto this boat, guns blazing. Would anyone like to go with or stop him?
Thank you, Steven.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, like the wire thing that he mentioned. I'm gonna like slither over and like do my climbing to like climb up this pole or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
like,
and then I'm gonna like I'll just like shimmy across and just wait for like a good chance to drop down. What I would also like to do as I'm doing this, I'd like to try to cast invisible on myself.
roll it.
Okay. It's a power level 5, so that would be 20. I need to get.
Yes.
Or no, yeah, you roll and then pick. I forgot. 24. Cool. I can do power level 6 then. So yeah, as Zaje is like climbing up this pole and then like shimmying across these wires, like his scales do the like movie thingy and just disappears from view. For the sake of the show, we probably see that like predator shimmer, but like and so he just and becomes invisible. So I have advantage 5 to hide, plus 5 to guard against range and melee attacks, and minus 4 to guard for targets that can't see you. And I just need to, if I sustain it, it stays.
Awesome. Okay. So I feel like now is an appropriate time for everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Just so we know what's going on.
Okay.
I gotta select a few people.
Crap. I didn't have my thing picked. Sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move this to a different layer. Do that. Do that.
Wait, I seem to remember that if I already had my weapon out, that I get advantage on initiative.
Is it a quick weapon?
No, because you get it if it's a quick. I thought that the rule was if it's a quick weapon, you get the bonus, even if it's not out.
Yeah. If
and
like
that if it's
yeah.
already out, you get the bonus.
yeah.
Because I already had my sword out.
Mhm.
That is a fact.
Yep.
Okay. Corvus roll. Did you have your tokens? We're waiting on.
I didn't have my thing selected. Sorry.
I'm gonna re-roll it because I did it wrong.
Your thing.
Okay.
Got one better.
If you add my thing in, I can change it to the right thing.
What is your? Hold on, I gotta. Zajay, let me select your token. Damn it! Oh, we're on a different layer. Fuck.
Man, my D20s are just so bad.
All right.
There we go.
What's the number?
Oh, can I not change it?
Yeah, you can't change it. What did you roll?
40.
Well, shit.
40 is pretty good.
Yes, we know who's going first. Azelka, what did you roll?
21. I thought mine was correct.
Yeah, that's on me. I clicked a thing in.
I'm
Right.
still not used to how fast I'm flying right now, so I flew a little bit farther than I thought.
So let's see. I got one more. I got one more character sheet I need to pop out. Where are you? Where are you, Death? Because you guys have fought these every time. You already know they're kind of coming. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm guessing you all could see that, even though they're on a different layer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eh?
And then
I can't see it. Do you have GM privileges?
Do I? Do I need to? Okay, let me.
you might.
You mean, like, can we see the initiative rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
can.
I could not. I could only see our initiative rolls.
Oh.
I
Okay.
can see
Now
Michael's.
they've just popped in.
Oh. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to descending. All right. So
Hey, it's Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Tentacles himself.
Yeah. Okay. So they do a thing. They do a thing. Something happens. Zajay, it's your turn.
It's like the first few turns of Civ, where it's just like
Yeah.
something's happening. I don't know what it is, but something's happening. So nothing's. There's no fighting going on right now, right?
None yet.
Okay.
You guys are in the initial sneak phase.
Yeah.
But things will go violent very quickly. If
Can I? I think you can hold your action, can't you?
yes.
Okay. I'll just keep. I'll get to a good spot on the wires, and I'll hold to drop whenever the thing starts.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Invisible Zajay is like hanging on, like he's like curled up around it with like two arms, and then he's just like hanging off of it, just like looking down, waiting until he hears gunshots, basically.
All right, Izelka.
Yep.
You're first up.
We're charging a boat.
Yeah.
I don't see Steven in the initiative order.
Oh, right. I do need to do
Or
that.
Eid.
Let me add. Hold on a second. Oh, I have so many thingies I need. Hold on. Let me get to the right layer. So Eid lost. Initiative. Submit. And then There's Steven. Character sheet.
It's funny to say I don't know because he's a question mark.
I'm glad I picked that one. Initiative. Submit. All right. Sort ascending. Sort descending. Do.
Okay.
So Izelka,
Yes.
you push your way inside. Steven is on your heels. Immediately in front of you, as you come up, you see a couple things. There are no obvious ways below deck, and there's nobody on deck. But you get the sensation that you're being watched.
So there's no obvious way.
It would require you to like look around to figure out how to get below deck. Is that even your, and if you don't care about getting below deck, you can just go above deck and just shoot at things.
I mean, if I have a feeling I'm being watched, I want to find out from where.
Can you roll perception?
Yeah, I can. Can I get a bonus because of
Profession police,
profession
yes.
police? Yeah, that's one. Okie dokie. Perception. I am not great at this.
Or you're great at it.
Or my D8 will explode. That's good.
So, might as well just reveal these now. Because
Yes.
you use the force,
Ah.
I guess. You hear very clear metallic like banging. It sounds like the thing that Lyle became and the thing that
Alicia.
Alicia became, and you hear those below deck. You hear that clunking around. Everywhere there is a crack where a rifle barrel could possibly come through. There's a rifle barrel there right now.
Yeah, okay, then my immediate reaction is to...
And this one's not a physical perception. This is a mental thing. Maybe it has something to do with the way your feathers... Like, the air feels staticky. Like, it's like the air... It's like right before a lightning strike. The air feels staticky when you step up on the ship.
Does that give me any, like... Do I have any inkling of what that could possibly mean?
No.
Okay, in that case, let me continue with what I was going to say. I want to project a barrier in front of those holes, so if they fire, their guns explode. You're muted.
Okay, that's 6 different targets.
Okay, so I take disadvantage 6 for doing this.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Steven. Eat the
And-
lost.
Just trying to see if there's anything I can leverage to my advantage here, and not really. I could spend some legend points, but I'm just gonna take it.
You might want to save those.
I'm gonna take disadvantage 6 and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm. I think you'll be fine.
Oh no, wait, that was wrong. That was the wrong. But
Was that advantage 6?
that was advantage instead of disadvantage. But if you look at
You still got.
I'm gonna need to re-roll it because I mean, well, no, it's so I got a 13. Then the lowest 3 dice are
2 2s and a 3.
3. Mm-hmm.
18.
Yes.
So
No. That's 20.
It's 20.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad. So what does that give you? You get to pick 2 qualities, or for 20 you get a certain number of qualities.
So 20, it lets me do what level of thing? Where's that chart at?
Well, you're figuring out exactly what qualities you want them to have. Either way, they're going to be impenetrable.
I don't think I can choose impenetrable. Well, I need it to be at least power level 7 for it to be impassable.
It's not.
Okay.
So I guess that means they can shoot through it.
Well, 39 is a power level
It's
9.
Well,
not
the issue is she
20.
rolled a 20.
It's 20.
Wait, what?
She rolled with advantage, not disadvantage.
I clicked the button too fast, and
Corvus, what are you doing while Kelsey's figuring out what she wants to do?
Okay.
You have not seen this yet. You just see
So
like
that is 5.
you just see like purple fire fly up in all directions.
Eat.
Neat. Do you wait or do you like?
Do I see anything that I can shoot at? Anything?
Purple balls of fire? Not yet. They're all pretty well hidden. But you can you make a will roll for me?
If I put hindering on it, would that?
It'll give them disadvantage to shoot you.
Okay. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and then I'm double checking to see if there's another thing I can do.
Can you roll a will test for me?
Me?
No, Corvus.
I was like, okay.
God.
Good enough. Good enough. Like something is bugging you. Like you can feel that same static, but for you, it's more like pins and needles.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel right. If that makes any sense.
Is their engine exposed?
There is definitely some like damageable looking machinery that you could shoot at.
I'm probably going to do that. I'm just going to like try to make them evacuate this thing so they're all out in the open.
Alrighty, shoot it. Let's see how well you do.
Shoot with your special gun.
Agility, I guess?
Yeah, that would be an agility. You get all the bonuses that are relevant to you right now.
What does long shot do?
If it gives you advantage on longer shots, this is applicable.
Sweet.
Do what you were born to do.
God.
What?
oh,
What?
So bad.
Yeah,
No.
your bullet lodges into the armor plating on the controls, but it doesn't seem to do too much damage. You winged it, but you didn't kill it. And now, Kels is about to get lit up.
That's fine. So yeah, I'm putting hindering on it for sure. And I was trying to see if there was like some kind of bane or something I could do. Maybe if it was damaging, it would increase the disadvantage given.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bullets.
Oh wait, they're supposed to be rolling with disadvantage, aren't they?
Yeah.
Instead of just tearing you apart.
They're supposed. I'm positioning for 2 disadvantage, one for each of the.
Totally, that is reasonable. Let me see here. So
It's damaging and
only 3 of them are in a position where they can shoot you.
Okay.
That's 1.
At least we're not the only ones getting shitty d20 rolls.
That's 2. That's 3. None
There
of
we
them
go.
hit.
Awesome.
Just
I like
bang,
to,
bang, 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 and
I like
nothing
to picture
happens.
like the bullets come out and they kind of like lazily wander through the air
Mhm.
instead of coming straight for her.
Yeah, maybe they like even hit you, and it just feels like you got like flicked really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's
I
them.
wasn't able to stop them, but I was able to slow
All right,
them enough
all
to
right,
not hurt
Steven.
me.
Do what you were built to do.
Do something good.
Yay, Steven.
Steven gets
NPC, MVP,
Uh,
NPC, MVP.
Steven gets 2 advantage for the situation, and he attacks 3
Yay.
times.
3 times?
He has good feats.
I guess so. Go, Steven, indeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Save us, Steven.
So I think one of these guys this guy just melts. He just like the one that just like flicked into Izelka's side. You just hear, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!" And then just bang, just like 2 magazines off of these shotguns he's dual wielding, just spray into one of these dudes, and he just gets eviscerated.
Oh
So
man.
the new Wolfenstein music starts playing, just like punch him.
Yeah, exactly. Totally BJ Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
Eid is going to take the turn to transform to triple her size.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, just like almost taking up the whole thing.
Eid is huge.
Huge Eid is huge. And then she's just going to like lazily kind of wander over to one of the holes and just punch it really hard. So that exposing the guy within. But you were damaging, so let's get that roll to see if your barrier damages her. Because she's punching through your barrier. Are you allowed to designate it doesn't damage people?
No, I was just thinking because it was like 6 different targets that it was like 6 small barriers. But if it's just one big barrier and
She's just walking over to like the nearest like gun port and just punching it. Your barrier just happens to be in the way.
Yeah. So technically, so if she willingly enters it, she automatically suffers the indicated damage. But you can only suffer this damage once per round.
How much is it?
1d8.
Please roll.
Damn it. Okay.
That hurts.
Yeah.
She's all big. She can take 7 damage.
So yeah, she like does it. And she like comes back and her like skin's all burnt, and she like shakes it off.
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Um.
I'm sorry, but I'm melting my berries.
So, yeah. Do we see what this tentacle thing is yet?
You hear it before you see it.
Okay.
I'm going for power. I'm gonna go for power level. I think 3 is appropriate here. Technically, I can go for 9, but it seems like overkill. Hold on. Close. All of you, close.
Open a million windows.
I opened
a
up.
million more.
I opened a billion windows. Okay. Neither advantage nor disadvantage because it doesn't need it. Oh dang.
Wow.
I'm not. Ouch.
So,
Yeah.
none of you all are exactly sure what happens. But suddenly, Eve is just like, her like giant monster hands are like covering her ears and she's just screaming. And you hear this like deep mechanical whine from below the deck.
Mm,
She's not hurt, but bad things are happening to her. Next up,
don't
Death
like it.
Constructs. Yeah, these guys just explode out of the floor, just like zombie style, just like these terrifying, half-naked, metal, grafted exoskeleton monsters just explode out of the floor.
Can I do? Do I still have my action to use, or?
Yes. Now there are targets visible now. You can use it whenever you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to fall.
Also, don't you dare open up Save 6 while we're on a stream.
I'm just gonna fall. Yeah, I'll just fall. I'm still invisible. Because I can.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I forgot how. What? I forgot what it takes to sustain. I think
Doesn't
sustain.
take much.
I think it's just a. Is it a free action or is it like your
It's a free action.
or something?
No,
like
wait.
that?
It's
a minor
an
action?
It's a minor action. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can
minor
still.
action, I think, yeah.
I think I can still attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you sustaining?
Invisibility.
Oh, right. I forgot you turned yourself invisible earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just fall on these on like the group of constructs, and let me get back to invisibility so I can
They're fairly fragile.
attack stuff.
So you should be able to damage them relatively easily.
So can anybody just do like a multi attack?
Yes.
Is it just you have to do? You get disadvantage for each
You get
one you do.
disadvantage for every additional target.
Okay.
Oh, no. You can target multiple people as long as they're qualified by the attack. So if you're gonna like shoot at them, you can target multiple people.
What
Or if
would
you're gonna punch people, you can punch multiple people. But in order to divide it up into separate attack rolls where you don't have disadvantage, that requires a feat.
Oh, so if I do a multi attack, it's just one roll, and then that roll applies to all of them.
Yes.
And
Okay.
You have to roll it at disadvantage for each additional time.
That's fine. So how many am I falling on?
5. Are you just choke slamming these guys?
I've got. I'm gonna risk it.
Quad choke slam with each arm and then one with a tail.
Yes.
So I think Invisible Zajay just falls, and then because I also have the don't get hurt when you fall feat. So like I just like land in the group of them, and yeah, I think Zajay just starts doing crazy kung fu stuff. So I'm gonna attack all 5 of them.
So that's 5 disadvantage on an agility roll.
I'm gonna put two legend points into it.
Okay, so that'll make it 3 disadvantage.
What the? 2. Why is this? 2? There we go.
Choke slam.
Okay, so
Choke
disadvantage 3. They
Okay.
also have -4 to their guard because I'm invisible.
Okay, cool. That's gonna help you a lot.
Which is also why I was like, I think you know.
You got a shot. You got a shot.
Okay, so it was 5. I used 2, so now it's down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Submit.
Roll well. Did it go through?
14.
Ah.
God.
That sucks that one exploded because you would have hit them. So yeah, you slam into them, but they're just like metal body parts just stop things from happening. You do immediately get another action.
I'm gonna do it again.
Attack again.
Except I don't have a lot of legend points to put into that, so I'm just gonna do the full 5.
Mhm.
Or actually,
You can target less. That
Yeah.
might honestly be more efficient.
I'll target 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, Steven is going to eliminate one of these guys per round for the rest of the thing. All right, so you do a thing.
18 with the -4 to their guard.
Nope.
Jeez.
Nope. Close though. Wait, hold on a second. They're statted wrong. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That hits. Okay, so
I was gonna say, what is their dart at? If a 22 wouldn't
naturally-
even hit.
naturally they're. Yeah. Okay. So one of them hits. No wait. You hit all of them for like 1 damage.
Okay.
So yeah, you're like starting to like grind them down. Izelka, what are you doing?
All right, so I am gonna hold my barrier,
Mhm.
and is there?
Oh.
Actually, I want to see if I can do something for Eid.
You can try and clear a Bane.
Yeah, but to do that, I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna have to drop the walls
Mm-hmm.
because I can't maintain one and invoke the other. Or do I? I don't think I can.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I look over. I guess I look at Eid and kind of give her like a questioning, like is she?
She's still like
out
bellowing
there?
and like holding her ears and like freaking out.
So she's like not coherent right now. Is what I'm.
You speak Grounder now, right? So you can
Yeah.
actually tell what she's saying. She's screaming about something being inside of her head.
Yeah, I would definitely like to go ahead and try to clear a vein.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So the purple smoky wall dissipates as she rushes over to Eid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to flesh it out of you. I hope this doesn't hurt you more than it already does.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna try it.
You can do it. We believe in you.
I really want this to happen, so I'm gonna
Power of friendship.
2 legend points for the power of friendship for 2
Mhm.
advantage. 46.
Yeah, she like stops, and now she just looks pissed. She's
Yes.
gone from like horrible pain to I'm very angry at what just happened. Corvus, you're in a target-rich environment. What do you do?
I think my vision blurs a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and like you see me go into my pocket to reach for one of those things, and I just look at it for a second. I'm like, now or never.
No.
Throw it away. And battle trance.
Battle.
My first level battle trance. So you have an advantage 1 on all your attacks. Additionally, your toughness and resolve defenses are increased by 3. If your total armor bonus is less than 3, it becomes 3, which I don't have any armor, so I have 3 armor now. You can take 3
Nice.
consecutive turns without making an attack roll against an enemy creature. The trance ends. When your trance ends, you automatically suffer 1 level of fatigue bane.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't plan on stopping attacking, so that shouldn't be.
Sounds good. Hit him.
Where's my armor at?
Don't stop till you get enough.
Your
It's
armor.
next to guard.
Armor is next to
Okay.
guard.
All right, so I just threw 3 extra into that. And then I'm
Nice.
gonna do. I'm still far away, so I can long shot.
Yep, you can.
Okay, so that's a thing with 2 advantage naturally. And I'm gonna try to shoot one of these assholes on Zaje.
Sounds good.
Please, dice. Please.
Come on.
Please.
Come on. Yay.
22.
Yeah, you hit one. You hit one. It's hurting. And its head explodes.
Yay.
You just hit one. You just hit one, and then it just like So it's like someone just blew up a watermelon full of bolts next to your head, Zaje.
So it's dead.
It's dead. Just
All right, I'm gonna
brain splatter.
my combat follow through. If someone dies, if I kill someone on my turn, I get a free attack action. So I'm gonna do the next one. At the same 2 advantage because
Mm-hmm.
Because you're death robot.
33.
Yeah.
Another head explodes.
All right, I'm gonna attack again because I think combat follow through just works.
I
until
think
attack
so.
something.
Yep, that sounds like it. So you're just in like kill.
Yeah. You're in bullet
just in, like-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep. 20.
This one does not hit. This one does not carry through. So this one, the guy like manages to just barely. I think it's even that like the body of another one falls in front of him, and he like pulls it to block the shots, right? And so then just like this death construct's chest cavity just like explodes and gets all over his friend or confidant. But yeah, that was pretty efficient there, Corvus. Good job.
Yeah, very good.
So these guys, now all of them can fight effectively. So they're going to focus Ede because she's the biggest threat to them as far as I can tell right now.
Well, I'm glad that she's able to defend herself now.
What are the sorry?
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sheesh.
That's 1,
What
2, 3,
What?
4, 5.
What?
Um,
Oh my god, that one where both D10s exploded?
Yeah.
Oh.
so
Oh.
Jeez.
right now. Okay. So Ede gets riddled with bullets. And like collapses to one knee and is just like looking really bad, and her grow fails and she shrinks back down to her normal size.
Oh no.
No.
How do I take the I mean, is there a way I could take the defend action, or I have to declare that on my turn?
You could if you wanted to, but you'd be losing your action for the turn, and you could only defend one attack. And either way, it probably wouldn't make that much of a difference in this situation. I'm going to be honest. Because they just rolled really well against her really bad defenses in this form.
Well, I guess you're right. I mean, the best I could hope for would be to redirect the attack back at them, but I'd have to beat their attack roll.
Yeah, and that'd be.
Which you might be able to do.
Maybe.
It's better than not doing anything.
I mean,
While you're thinking about that, Steven is going to retaliate.
I mean, I would have to do it now as a
Yeah.
action.
How does that one work again?
So
Attack redirect?
If I have defensive reflexes, and whenever I take the defense action, I gain a bunch of advantage. And attack redirect says if I make a defend action and my roll exceeds the attack action, I can choose to redirect that attack at a target that is neither me nor the attacker. So I guess I can only defend myself. I can't defend her. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Okay. So basically, if they attack me, I can redirect, assuming I can overhit their roll. I can redirect the attack and hit one of the other ones. And then basically their attack roll, the original attack roll stands, but then you look at the new target's defenses instead of the original target's defenses.
So I think this is the moment where Steven hulks out too.
Yay.
Hulkamania.
Steven just like screams really loudly. And everyone, he's just going to try and hit everybody. That's wrong. That's the wrong sheet. Steven. There you are, my little Steven.
Too many sheets. Too
Many sheets. So. Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy crap.
39.
Oh
On a
my.
D8. 39 on a D8, folks.
Holy
So-
crap.
So Steven just screams and raises his and just you don't know where he got it, but it's that like cartoonish like 4 rocket launchers. the missiles just all fly straight up and then explode in like an airburst. And then Zajay, it's literally like you're in the middle of a mortar strike.
I probably like zip under like because they burst out of the ground, right?
No, they like fly up into the air. Yeah, they burst out of the ground.
Yeah, so I'm probably like, oh jeez, and I just like scurry under like one of the ground pieces that's up, and I'm just like hiding.
Yeah, and so just it's okay. It's definitely loud as just basically a 20 by 20 square erupts in explosions.
Wow.
Always bring a ringer, kids.
Seriously though, them die rolls though.
Yeah.
I keep hovering over that and see that D8 getting a
God,
29.
that's insane. So he kills a bunch of people with that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Good job, Steven.
And then it's Eid's turn. Eid's really badly hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to heal her, but
So I think she's gonna. I think she's just gonna like take the like defend approach and like try to get to cover, so she can heal herself. So she's hiding. And then the abomination goes.
Do we see this abomination yet?
Zajay does.
Oh, good.
You jump down below there, and basically in a vat, like not quite like a vat, but like a tube full of like aether. You see something like swimming around.
Cool.
And you see like a long
that
like-
sounds
like-
like an abomination to me.
something that kind of looks like a hand like scrape the outside of the tank. Then he unleashes his own mortar strike.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus, that was way worse.
Izelka,
Yeah.
you now have the fear bane at strength rank 5.
Resist.
So you're at 5 disadvantage for any actions you take until you clear the bane.
Resist.
Can I resist that?
You can try. It would be a will roll.
Okay, let's do it.
I forget how you resist shit again.
I'm assuming this beats your resolve.
Yeah, it would be resolve, right?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
it
you
should say on the.
It should say on the thing what you're supposed to roll to
Yeah,
resist.
what you roll versus.
in this case it would be will. So like not get freaked out.
Either toughness or
It
resolve.
would be resolve. It
Well,
would be
I'm targeting resolve, but can you roll resolve?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can.
Yeah, you roll resolve then.
Nope.
Nope. So you are afeared, Izelka. Just
Oh, okay. So it's to resist a bane, you just have to roll a 10 plus.
mhm.
A 10 plus the level of the bane, so I would have needed to roll a 15, and I got a 7.
Yep. So you are afeared.
Yeah.
All the death constructs are dead. Zajay, it's your turn. What would you like to do about the situation you find yourself in?
So I see a vat in front of me. Is there like machinery or like
All kinds of machinery.
a control panel?
You're in the room. Let me describe the room you're in. The
Uh-huh.
room you're in is somewhere between a torture chamber, a machine shop, and a hospital.
Okay.
Like there are people, and maybe like a morgue. There are like dead people on like exam tables and stuff. And you can see this thing like clawing at the walls of the tank, and there are like pipes feeding into it. But it has very humanoid hands, at least. They just seem sharper than they should be.
So what is it? I guess. do I get the impression that this thing is like?
You get the impression that this thing
Is it like a
what's
mindless?
causing.
Is it just like a mindless attack thing, or is it like a thing that I could potentially communicate with?
Would you like to try?
Well, I get like, is there like a?
I mean, you can. You're the lawful good Zaje. You can talk to anyone you want to talk to. It just might not work.
Well, I guess like I guess like just more when I'm looking around. Does it look like?
Whatever this thing is inside that's, and you can kind of like see its silhouette. It's like moving around, looking like it's alert.
What did it look like they were doing to it?
Can you make a logic roll?
Sure.
See what you can pick up.
15?
Growing it.
I guess do I see like torture implements like near the vat?
Quite the opposite.
Okay.
Quite the opposite. If like maybe if you look at it for a second, this particular tank is almost in a reverential place.
Okay.
Like it's elevated. Like
got it. Okay. So, yeah. Well, basically, what I was trying to decipher was, did they like find this thing and like are torturing it to make it a weird attack machine, or they're revering it? This basically, I was trying to figure out like, can I talk to this thing and be like, hey, we're here, we can get you out of here, and you don't have to be their slave anymore. Slash, oh, you're leading them. Oh, I'm just gonna take care of you. And
Okay,
it's the latter. So
at the very least, they like it.
yeah, it's more important. Basically, was it try to talk to this thing or try to like cut this thing off from stuff? And so I would like to see. Is there a way that I could like? So there's like pipes and tubes feeding aether into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I cut those off?
Yeah, make a logic roll to see if you can figure out which controls are which, and that'll be your action.
Or
yes, would you like to call it an airstrike as well?
can I just slither over to them and just start turning the pipes into nothing, and just letting the aether kind of just pour out, and just like so.
You can just turn the pipes into water or whatever.
Yeah. I just walk up, I slither over to the pipes, and I just start like, I put my hands on them, give like a little like, and then the pipe just turns into like the pipe and aether just turn into like just water and just.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I probably can't do it to all the pipes, so I'll like start just.
Yeah. It'll take some time.
Yeah, pipe at a time. But yeah, basically, the idea is to stop. Because in my head, this thing is getting its power from this aether it's swimming in. So if I remove that, something good will happen.
Something good will happen.
Maybe
that doesn't seem unreasonable.
Sure, let's go with that plan.
Izoka, you are afeared.
Yeah, I'm afeared. I was trying to look up what that actually meant.
It means you have disadvantage. Means you have disadvantage 5 on all rolls.
Ah, gotcha.
That's you could try to resist it again.
Yeah, you can resist it and try and clear it.
Yeah. Can I? I mean, do I just need to get a 10 or better?
Just a 10 or better.
15.
It's just a 10.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
It was 10 plus Bane.
Oh,
well, either way.
I tried to clear it. If I was no.
If your roll is 10 or a 10 or higher, the bane is removed.
Okay.
Or alternatively, I could try to heal myself with magic, in which case I would need a 15, but I would have more bonuses to roll with.
That's fair.
Your call.
Yeah. So So resist is the 55% chance, and then if you have better stuff with a healing roll, then.
I think I do. So
But you would also have disadvantage on that roll.
You would have 5 disadvantage on that roll.
That's dumb.
Welcome to Banes.
I'm gonna roll resolve. Let's go.
You are still afeared.
Okay, you can still do stuff though.
Corvus.
Resist is just resist is just
an action.
Resist is as a move action, so you can still do other things.
So what would you like to try and do? Now you can try and heal yourself with 5.
There you go.
I'm standing there and I'm shaking and I'm like, I'm gonna kind of grit my teeth and kind of try to gain my ground here, and Flare with purple smoke starts rising off of her skin. I'm gonna correctly roll with disadvantage this time, and What? No.
There we go.
What the blue hell did
Wow.
you just roll?
Because my 20 exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clear it.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah, my D20 exploded
You
and
clear it.
my lowest two were.
You,
Oh jeez.
you clear it just in time for another hail of gunfire.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's Corvus's turn. My bad.
It's still a hail of gunfire. It's just in the other
Yeah.
way.
It's just a good hail of gunfire. So you have 3 visible targets, and the overwhelming sense of doom slowly enveloping.
Doom, doom, doom.
I welcome it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Agility time.
Doom is an old friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his doctorate. Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Russell
Oh
didn't-
my god. No.
No dice. That was a bad roll.
Ah.
Jesus.
Dice. What are you doing?
So yeah, the guy manages to take cover. Steven,
Uh-huh.
who's still currently hulking out, he's just gonna run up to one of these guys and just attempt to rip his head off.
Sure. Sure.
And he has advantage to do that. Head is ripped. So yeah,
It's just the head in the rocket launcher
This
with another
game
piece
is
of
so
ammo.
swingy.
It's so
It really
weird.
is.
So
Yeah.
swingy.
it really is. So what we see is Steven run over and just grab this guy by the neck and then just rip up. So
Uh-huh.
rip dude. Rip a dip dip.
Jeez.
No wait. I missed their action actually, didn't I?
That's okay.
They still get 2 shots.
Yeah.
They still get 3 shots to try and kill Eid.
No. Eve.
No.
She ran for cover though, so she's gonna be fine.
Yeah, she has some more resistance, but they still get chances to kill her. She's hurting very bad. So they get 2 shots. Submit.
God.
Okay. Oh, just barely. Oh, have mercy. So she's not dead
Yay.
yet.
I really hope Azilka can still heal.
She has
Well,
exactly 1 hit point.
There you go. And you're not feared anymore, so you can just run over and heal her, right?
That's the plan.
I think
Yay.
she has exactly 1 hit point. Oh no. I was looking at the wrong sheet. Yeah. Eid falls over limp.
Damn it.
No, E.
It's okay. When you fall to 0, you don't die. But what
Yeah,
happens?
she got hit once. She's out. You can still save her, but if anybody attacks her again, she's dead.
Well, that's where I'm going. So.
I'm not planning a TPK. I'm
Do your
I'm
thing.
Just planning to kill my darlings.
No, my darlings.
Abomination is going to do a thing. Because it's mad at Zaje.
Can it see me?
You know, I don't think it can actually.
Haha. So yeah, but I guess it does know its pipes are just being destroyed.
I think it's just gonna lash out at everything around it.
Fair.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Entropy. 7 disadvantage. We're gonna see what happens.
Jeez.
Yeah, everybody just hears this insanely high-pitched whine. And
It doesn't look like it rolled 7 disadvantage.
that definitely did not roll 7 disadvantage.
It did not.
Let's try that again, shall we? 7. Submit. Disadvantage. Submit. How did you roll better?
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting, and it kills
That's...
Eid.
No, Eid, no!
Well, this is an attack that hits you, so you can redirect it and try to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like,
Do
that's,
that.
That's the only way to save Eid at this point. Is to
Do
try to
that.
redirect
Do
the
it.
attack.
Let's do it. All right, defensive action. I'm gonna try. I'm fucking all in right here.
Mhm.
So.
And the redirect lets you target whatever attacked or target anything else.
I cannot target what attacked. I can only attack something that's not what attacked.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
But
basically, what
that's
you're
not
doing is
Eid.
you're
So-
redirecting it to something else. You're gonna redirect it to one of these other dudes.
Yes, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you succeed, one of those hands is gonna have a bad time.
You need to roll higher than a 31.
Got this. Got this.
Okay.
You're really good at protection.
I get 5 advantage automatically because of my feats, and I'm gonna spend
Okay.
2 more points.
And you are no longer afeared.
So 7 advantage.
This is
Okay.
a crunchier final episode than I was expecting. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
it's really.
No.
What?
It's the 2 on the d20.
Oh my gosh.
So everybody mark damage accordingly.
How much damage?
It is your resolve. 31 minus your resolve.
That would be
16.
It's bad for you, isn't it?
I have
13.
24 hit points.
Well, the good news is he killed all his friends too, so...
Oh, it just attacked everything.
Yeah, it was just literally like, I don't care, boom!
Oh,
That's why
I'm
it has
pretty
7
sure
disadvantage. Huh?
Finishing blow may cause immediate death.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! She makes a fortitude roll with a challenge rating equal to 10 plus the damage dealt.
10 plus the damage dealt. She has really high resolve.
So if she makes a fortitude roll and passes, she's not dead.
Okay. She makes a fortitude roll and passes. Equal to the damage dealt.
10 plus, equal to 10 plus the damage dealt.
so what's her resolve?
As a resolve is 24.
Okay, so 31 minus 14 would be 27?
No.
17. Yeah.
So she needs to roll a 17.
Yeah.
Is that a...
How's her fortitude look?
Not good. Oh my
Ah!
god! So she's not.
Yes! Yes!
The dice giveth
The guys taketh away.
what they giveth in this moment.
We're gonna have a conversation when this is done.
Izelka! Izelka, go heal her!
I
Go!
You
Sanjay, it's your turn.
I turn more pipes into water.
Okay. Can you just roll your alteration and see what happens?
Okay. I'm gonna put 1 advantage into it. 33.
Yeah, like it starts like slamming against the thing, like it can't like someone who's like trapped underwater and is like slamming on glass because it can't breathe.
Yeah.
Izelka, would you like to try and save your friend?
Go!
before she dies
Yes.
again?
Eid, I'm coming for you. All right, let's roll some heals. Okay,
Mhm.
please,
All right.
Eid.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm gonna spend my last. I know everyone's gonna laugh at me if I spend my last a hero point on an NPC, but shut up.
Just do it.
Who's
Just-
laughing? No one is laughing
I'm
at you
glad
saving
care
Eid.
about her.
28.
She heals.
That is a, let's see, 28. So that would be
Corvus, your battle senses are tingling. You know there's something else below deck. What do you do?
That's rank 9.
I'm gonna.
She can heal for 3d10, by the way.
Would you like to roll that for me?
Yeah. Hold on,
21.
let me roll another
That's
D10.
more.
yep, one more. Because it,
I didn't exclamation point it last.
oh,
32.
32.
Heals for 32.
Wow.
That's good. That's really good. Corvus, what are you doing?
If I know it's below deck, then I'm gonna.
Well, you go below deck.
I'm gonna like dive bomb into the room that
Zajay's in.
Zajay's in.
Uh-huh.
There's something inside a tank. That is like you can hear it screaming, but you don't get the sensation that it's making any sound.
Like a weird mental scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
and then
These are
just,
the
and then,
thing that, like,
Corvus, this looks weirdly reminiscent of what was done to you. Now that you can see this, the like weird chop shop morgue thing going on, and the like tanks full of weird chemicals. This feels familiar.
does the weird flashbacks.
mhm.
Oh yeah, you get all the weird flashbacks.
Yeah.
and then pipes that are going into the vat are just slowly, or are like after a couple of seconds, just popping and turning into water.
Mhm. What were you asking?
Do I know if this is Zajay or not? Like this is cinematic, but like things are popping into and out of existence.
That's your call. I'm gonna say you've seen Zajay do weird stuff. With
I would,
matter
you
before?
probably like, because I wasn't in the fight, and now you come down here and see weird shit happening. That's probably safe to assume it's Zajay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I like just like barrel through and like hit the ground, like that weird inky smoke substance starts rolling out of where I landed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
bring the scope up. I'm like just like screaming Zajay basically, but my voice is different. It sounds like 3 or 4 voices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're like having like the aether.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad
Maybe it
things
only
are
sounds like
happening.
maybe it only sounds like that to me, but I don't know. It's perception.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I like, yeah. So just like probably one of the pipes stops mid change, and then just like you see like that weird shimmer of me just like turn and like jump when you yell, like,
Mhm.
Classic Zajay, like, "Ugh."
yeah.
So Steven just grabs Izoka by the collar and grabs Eid by the collar and just says, Corvus has this, and just starts like trying to pull you guys off the boat.
Yeah, you know what? If they blow this boat up, I can't fly, not reliably anyway. I'm going.
So Izoka, Eid. Eid doesn't get an action. Eid like moans in pain. And, like weird narcotic bliss because of your new powers. Let's get another airstrike. Let's see what happens this time.
Oh, it's gonna do another like
It's gonna do another thing.
mind bomb.
It's got one more try. Influence. It has advantage because of this particular target.
Fuck.
Corvus, what is your resolve?
23.
Agent Crowley, you have new orders from High Command, and they are to kill the interloper.
Resist.
Do I know who the interloper is?
Zaje.
Resist.
I need to roll resolve to resist, right?
Yes, you do.
Damn it.
Nope. All right. Well, Zaje, it's your turn.
So
This thing stops moving. The thing does that, and then it just stops moving.
okay. So I guess I don't know anything. So after 3 turns of it, like, is there any thing left feeding aether into it?
Oh no, no. This thing is like empty, and you can like see the weird, like, kind of like human fetus-looking thing that was in there. That's now just like dead and limp and hooked up to like tubes.
Mm-hmm. Is it so? It looks like having no aether being fed to it is like hurting it, right?
It looks dead. Like you
Okay.
have functionally killed it by starving it.
Okay. Or yeah, either you're dead or dying at least by not
Yes.
having the stuff. Okay. So yeah, I think with that, Zaje will like.
Drop his invisibility.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So like,
Take a legend point.
Zaje flickers back into reality, and then
I'm gonna take everybody else out of the initiative order.
I think okay. I think without all the aether coming to it, I think it won't be a problem anymore because it's not getting its whatever stuff coming to it. I think we did it.
Why are you looking at me like that, Corvus?
Why are you pointing your gun at me?
Like, laser dot, just like whoop.
Boom, second sniper. Anyway,
The bullet
Corvus, what would you like to do?
Probably choke out something like I can't breathe.
You have another resist.
You get a resist at the start of your turn.
But it's been a few turns. So now my impervious trance, my battle trance goes to impervious.
Mm-hmm.
In the heightened focus of battle, your will becomes indomitable. Like a monk or unflinching mental focus, or a berserker who's too bloodthirsty to be stopped, you can't be thwarted by fear, charm, or similar attempts to overcome your willpower. While you're in battle trance, you're immune to banes that target your resolve. If you are already under the effect of Lesser Bane, it's negated for the duration of the battle trance.
Hey!
Yeah. You snap out of it. But you know the minute your adrenaline goes down, bad things are gonna happen.
Yeah, so just like take the gun, snap it to the tank,
Mm-hmm.
and yell at Zaje to run.
Yeah.
What is our I'm guessing this is gonna be our last glorious shot of
Better
Corvus
be.
Crowley. What do we see?
So
Is this when you pull the C4 pack and just take the whole place with you, or is it more like a whimper? Or
it's more like there's a a boon called absorbed object.
Oh.
This is more for like I guess it's more
Flavor reasons.
So like even if like I don't know, do you want to make me roll this one?
I think it's gonna happen either way.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
So like he just like his eyes go pretty much like blackened or like the purple inky stuff. He throws his rifle to the side and like grabs inside of his chest and pulls out an aether rifle, like something that's actually attached to all of his organs and everything, like the blood and the stuff that's going.
Like the equipment. Yeah, you're like holdout equipment.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like basically use the rest of my hit points to just barrage this tank.
So I think what we see is we're like outside. Zaje like comes off the boat. You guys are kind of a distance away. You hear like pop, 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 and then you just see this giant like blue pillar of flame
Yeah.
as the remaining aether in the tank explodes.
I'm basically shooting pure aether at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or like,
you're shooting.
like corrupted, whatever it is.
You're
that's-
shooting hyper. Yeah, bad things are happening right now.
Yeah.
Billow of fire. What are the looks on you two's face as the scene fades?
I think just I assume our whole group is just staring at the fire, knowing what happened. Like the fact that like Corvus was there, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think Steven just stands up and just salutes, and then fires wildly into the air a few times. As all good Stevens do.
Izilka stands there and as she watches the aether fire, and she says like the most slowest solemn thing you've ever heard come out of her mouth. He's not coming back.
And Eve just like Eve, who's like gone back to Rainuan form now, just shakes her head. The We Were Soldiers theme starts playing as we go to commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's take our probably only break for the night here.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take a short break. Let everybody do their thing, and then we'll come back for like post epilogue / talk about the game kind of stuff, and then we'll see you in a little bit.
This has been a game.
This has been a game.